it's Link Plays Games. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to our life. So it's welcome to our life, new beginnings and always. It looks so cute. Okay. There are various ways you can customize and interact with the game. This tutorial is an overview of how certain features work. You can read the full tutorial from the main menu to learn everything in detail. Okay. There's so many things, I'm just gonna go for it. Cool. There we go. Okay. So, and we are done. So, summer in Sunset Bird was a special time of year for your usually sleepy town to begin to bustle. Okay. It was a popular tourist destination with people coming from all over to enjoy the beach, the weather, and the relaxation that came with both. The smell of the ocean, crisp and salty, hung in the air, bringing 3 whole months of schoolless vacation with it. During the summer, your moms didn't like you to wander too far outside of your neighborhood, so you knew the area pretty well. That included the people. Families came and went from Sunset Bird, but mostly stayed and did what your mom called putting down roots. They built businesses, they got to know each other, and definitely said hello to the nice young kids who waved when passing their stores. Going for a walk around town mostly meant that the familiar, friendly residents waved, or asked how your family was, or most often just said hello. You didn't really get why they had to say hi. They saw you every day. Nodded back at them anyway. Ended up saying hi to a lot of different people since most tourists that came and went every summer with the same ones. Too anxious. I don't know. I'm really polite. I tend to say hello every time someone says hello to me. I do have time to time where someone will go, "Good morning," and I'll just look at them and I forget that I'm like, that's rude, but you enjoyed learning about where they were visiting from and hope to visit those places one day too. But today there was a man sitting on the curb outside of your house. He was sitting with his head in his hands, his whole body slumped over. You wondered if he was even a real person or a statue that magically sprung up from the ground overnight. Whoever or whatever he was, you had not seen him before. One thing about knowing everyone in Sunset Bird was the people who you didn't recognize really, really stood out. It was rare for tourists to venture into the residential district, as your mom calls it. So for you, not knowing who a total stranger was set off a lot of red flags. Your mom's had to talk with you and your big sister Lizzie about this kind of situation before. You hadn't exactly been listening at the time. You think it'd be okay to talk to a new person. Mentioned that some people aren't good to talk to, but other types of people can help them. Even if you don't know them, remember that it's okay to run away if you feel uncomfortable. You don't have to be worried about being polite then. This may make me sound like a complete asshole, but I probably would not greet a stranger. Like, in passing, if, like, they're looking at me and it's just like, hi. Or, like, at work, you know, I'm in a controlled situation, I have to greet strangers. But as for me walking around, if I saw, like, someone outside and they were, like, sitting there, I'd be like... Though at the same time, I would greet them. Because I'd be like, why are you in my front yard? So I guess you weren't sure about this man yet. Still, you felt a bit scared knowing that he was blocking the way to your front door. You pretty interested, wanted to know more what was going on. Whether he was nice or not, you didn't want to be bothered. I'm interested because I want to know why he's at my house. You slowed down, your eyes remaining fixed on the man. There was a split second where your eyes met and you knew he was aware that he wasn't alone on the street anymore. Hey. You raised your eyebrows at the shout. Did he want something? Is that why he was here? The man stood up and started to make his way toward you. Nope. Nope, that is stranger danger. I'm pepper spraying someone.
Nope. Nope, that is stranger danger. I'm pepper spraying someone.
Oh, no, I would not freeze up. Unsure about him, but willing to be friendly, offered a smile. Not wanting to seem too approachable, you folded your arms and stared. Okay, so if you have to deal with this guy, you're, like, in this situation, he's already said hey to you, you can't book it and run, you just... Or are you gonna be like... Or are you just gonna sit there, stupid? I probably... I don't know, I could see the top two being me. Because, like, there's times where people, like, come up to me and I'm like, can I help you? But at the same time, I'm just like, hi, get out of my way. I feel like as a kid it's smart to not seem approachable. But I mean, in this world nowadays, kids, if you're watching this video, just run. If someone yells hey at you and you don't know them, book it. Go to your neighbor's house. Go to the closest person you know and be like, hey, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, whoever you are, creepy guy, handle him, thanks, and then go wherever you're safe. But for the sake of this, let's offer him a smile, because, you know, adult me would do it. Man gives a grin of his own back. Oh, that's creepy. Do you live around here? What's your name? How old am I? Hold on. They said the first part you're a child. You're a child, right? So, like, this man goes, do you live around here? No, I don't. Oh, you thought you were in front of my house? No, man, I'm just waiting for my street thug of a brother.
I'm just waiting for my street thug of a brother.
You look the man up and down, taking in his tan skin and relaxed appearance. At least his clothes were relaxed, and the way he was acting wasn't. Oh. So he wasn't acting relaxed, he was acting suspicious. He had sharks on his shorts and a stingray tattoo. You wondered if he was obsessed with the ocean or something. While you made your assessment, he looked at you expectantly, waiting for an answer to his question. I'm not telling you that. If you do... He rubbed the back of his neck uncomfortably, giving you a small smile. And he's handing you money? He's handing you money! No! Reached into his pocket and pulled out a clean 20. It was crinkled in his hand as he held it up to you. Even more confused than before, you looked back at him. Could you do me a favor? No! Nothing bad. Let me start over. Yeah, you just offered a kid 20 bucks to do you a favor and asking if they lived around here? He cleared his throat and stood up straighter. From where you were standing, it just made him look creepier. What the heck? Okay, I have a son. His name is Cove, who's about your age. Yeah, that's what they all say. Cove, that seemed like a strange name for an actual living person to you. You chewed the inside of your cheek. The guy was definitely obsessed with water. You thought that was pretty cool. We're just trusting this guy actually as a kid. Look at how young he looks. Well, I mean, babies having babies nowadays, but besides the point, we're just trusting? We're just gonna trust? Okay, you know what, strange name. But definitely the kind of name someone like this guy would give their kid, yeah. Cove's dad. We moved across the street, see? So, You moved across the street. Why were you sitting in front of my house? He gestured towards the house that had been empty for a year, his watch catching the late afternoon sunlight reflecting off the walls. The giant for sale sign was finally gone. You must be Lynk Plays Games, right? I met your moms earlier today. They told me you were 8 just like him, so... He shook the 20 to bring back to your attention, a hopeful smile tilting his lips at the corners. Can you try to be friends with the boy? Oh, wow. Wow. Bribery to be friends with your kid. That's shitty. Just give it a chance and you can keep this. He's a good kid. You'll like him. But you've got to keep it a secret too, okay? It wouldn't be friendly to say his dad sent you. Did other kids really have to get their parents to pay for friendships? I do feel sorry for Cove, that his dad was just like, hey, be friends with my son. I have to pay for your friendship. Also, kind of gonna give this guy a look because I'm like, that's a dick move. But oh well. Had your moms done that for you and Lizzie? Oh no! Ouch. What do you say? Want to make a deal? I didn't want the money. You took a step back from him, clearly refusing to accept the offer. He deflated enough to notice, but not completely. I want to be Cove's friend, but I want to meet Cove and befriend him. Not just be like, hey, here's a 20, go be his friend. It won't be so bad, even if it's just for the summer, that'll be enough. That only made it sound more strange to you. Why is it lasting just for the summer matter? When it was clear his initial strategy wasn't gonna fly, he tucked the bill into a back pocket and changed the request. I get it, you don't have to, but would you be comfortable with he and I coming by for a normal visit? No money involved. Well, yeah, I want to meet him. I don't want to be his friend for money. Okay, you could do that, I guess. You'd have to ask my mom's. You know, yeah, I want to meet him. Because as a kid, you don't think, like... His smile got bigger again. Okay, I'll bring him tomorrow. Wanted him to meet and greet with the neighbors today, but... Well, I don't know where he's gotten off to. He laughed when he said that, but with the way his face looked, you thought he might actually wanted to cry. If you see him, can you tell him to come on home? He's got a pink cast and glasses. You can't miss it. That's why he was trying to get me to pay? Or trying to pay me to be his friend? Sure thing. This definitely wasn't the normal way kids made friends. You knew that, but you were still going to help. The man smiled and reached out to pat you on the head, but paused before doing so, then pulled his hand away instead. Yeah, do not touch me. Bro, I don't even trust you got a son. Don't touch me. Your mom's already checking around for me. Such a thoughtful group you are. Better go look too. Can't put everyone else to work while I keep sitting here. Though he might come back and that's not what's important. I have to go. Thanks again, Lynk, so much. Interesting. You decided to check the hills behind your house. Can we just talk about how creepy this was? Okay, step 1, first sight. So I was a child. I was 8 years old. I'm just saying, Cove's dad's a creep. I'm gonna save this and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.